everybody, today's run is a 10 miler, which I should have done yesterday, but hey, we were up in the mountains having a good time, so I've had to transfer that run to today instead. It's a beautiful day outside and I'm looking forward to hitting those trails and having a little bit of fun. Catch you later. They've done a pretty good job of clearing the pavement. As you can see, there's still quite a few icy patches. Not fun. A little bit of dancing on ice. It's a beautiful morning though. Woo! Hey! So here we are at Telford Lake, and this is just a couple of miles away from home, and it doesn't matter how many times I come this way, I just love running around here. It's so peaceful and quiet, and you can see they're setting up the Christmas decorations over there. They're working on putting together the ice rink. People come here ice skating in the winter, but although we've had some cold weather, it's not been quite cold enough to get the ice to settle apparently. So it might be another couple of weeks before we're able to get the skates out and head over there. But to be honest with you, whilst conditions are like this, I'm pretty happy just getting outside and running. As I say, it's a beautiful day, absolutely gorgeous. It's approximately about 8k around the lake, about 5 miles. Ah, beautiful. All right. So here we are at the boardwalk in Leduc, and as ever here at Telford it's absolutely beautiful again. The sun's shining. It's actually quite a nice winter's day, not too cold, pretty good under feet. I'm having a great run so far. So yeah, so this is where I'm going to be going. That's the lake. I'm going to be running all the way around there, and then it's just a couple of miles back home to get the full 10 miles in, or 16 kilometres, seeing as I'm living in Canada. So I shall continue. So it was only this year that they actually paved the entire route around Telford Lake, and it's really good conditions. They keep it clear in the winter, which makes it great because it's accessible for everybody. And what they've done recently, which I think is a really cool idea to make it like a nice little interesting nature walk, is they've put these signs in, these interpretive signs, informative signs, whatever you want to call them, and these dotted all around the lake. And it just shows you the different kind of terrain. You've got woodland, you've got marshland. It really is quite a unique area, and it's great that it's just on the edge of the city. And as I say, it's just so quiet out here, and it really is beautiful. I could spend hours running around here. In fact, I did run around here back in April. I did 10 laps of this lake as part of the Viper Strong 50-mile virtual race, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So there we go, that's the map of Telford. Let's keep going. One of the other great things about this route is that they actually have porta potties en route, which if like me you need to go to the toilet every 5 or 10 minutes, especially in the cold weather, it's pretty handy having them there. We're now at the top end of the lake, approximately halfway around, and there's the old barn thing there. It's a little bit spooky at night when you run around here. You know, you think of the Blair Witch and things like that. And, you know, I know a few people that won't come around here at night on their own or at dusk on their own. And okay, I don't get scared like that, but if I was on my own around here at dusk and I saw somebody coming towards me, a sole person on their own, I would probably get a little bit freaked out. But anyway, that's a different story. So, let's carry on. That are on Strava and they enjoy chasing crowns and segments and what have you. There's actually a couple of them around Telford Lake, and one of them takes you around this corner and they call it Coyote Corner, and because they're also on the flight path for the airport, they have one called I'm just out here looking for planes or something like that. Anyway, I'm not a Strava chaser, a segment chaser. I am on Strava but I just use it for a bit of fun and to monitor my own progress. But in terms of Coyote Corner, I have to say I've never seen any coyotes out here, but I've definitely heard them. Not today, but in the past, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pack of them that have got a den around here somewhere. I actually quite enjoy the sound of coyotes. It's quite an eerie sound, and I have to say that doesn't scare me quite as much as seeing a lone person walking along the path when I'm here on my own, which is crazy really. I'm more scared of mankind than I am of wild animals. Go figure. Telford Lake, as they have several of these little lookout areas around the lake, and they're pretty cool if you want to just come out and have a little bit of a picnic, or certainly in the summer months are very popular for bird watching and photography. You know, for just chilling out and having a bit of peace and quiet on your own. So, and as you can see, it's quite a big lake, I guess. I mean, like I say, it's 8 kilometres straight around. There is an option to add a little bit extra around the dog park, which can make it up to 10k. That's actually the way I'm going to go today, otherwise I'll be short of my 10 miles. But yeah, really having fun, absolutely beautiful day. And again, the interpretive signs telling you what to look for in the water. I certainly wouldn't recommend swimming in Telford Lake, but I know during the summer months that they do kayaking, and a few people do come out on dinghies and things like that, but certainly I wouldn't swim in there. It's not that clean, but it is very pretty. Okay, so I'm now doing the extra little bit around the dog park loop, which will give me an extra 2k, maybe 3k, and it's typical pathways again, still nice and clear, and again it's just not very busy today whatsoever. It's starting to get a little bit cooler now. It's clouding over a little bit, but it's still great for running. One of the other things they have here is this old archery range, and we've been living here for the past 3 years, and as yet I've never seen this range in use. I don't know whether it's used anymore. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. I don't really know the history about it. Maybe it's something we can find out and look into. I guess it's a little bit dangerous maybe being so close to the public footpath, but archery is certainly something I'd love to have a go at some point. I've done shooting in the past, clay pigeon shooting and rifle practice. But I've never actually done archery, so who knows, maybe something for the future. We're still on the doggy park loop. Dog park is just there. And here is the Leduc Peace Park. And it's another great little spot just to sit down and chill out and just have a little bit of time to yourself if that's what you'd like. I know I pass through here occasionally, and I've certainly had a little sit down on one of the benches and listened to the birds and just had a little bit of time to myself where I've needed to reflect on things or a bit of race planning or things like that. And it's just a nice little secluded area if you want a little bit of me time. As you can see, it's little signs here. I don't know if you can read that. Initiated the 8th of October 1992 as part of the Peace Parks Across Canada project. Awesome. I'm not sure if the birds have done that deliberately or if somebody's thrown something at it, but that poor thing looks like it's crying. It is 2020, so who knows? Alright, back to it. This little hill here is the steepest and probably the longest one in Leduc. And to us runners, it's affectionately known as Mont Leduc. It's not very big, but it's such a steep hill to run up. And yay! It's the highest mountain in Leduc. That's funny. We're at the top of Mont Leduc, and as you can see, all of this is the Leduc Dog Park, and we spend a lot of time here. Our dogs absolutely love it, and it's our happy place. There's always happiness here, always laughter and smiling, because that's what dogs do, make you happy. Okay, onwards we go. So one of the other things they do in Leduc is they have a community garden, which I suppose is similar to the allotments we used to have back in England. And this area here is, in the summer, is where everybody does all their gardening, and it's a buzz with busy bees working in their garden and growing their own vegetables and, you know, beautiful flowers and things like that. And it's nice to come past here on a warm summer's eve and see everybody beavering away still. It really does have a sense of community. It is really quite nice. Okay. We're now approaching the boat club, Telford Lake Boat Club, and again during the summer months a lot of people come here to have picnics, and obviously this is where the launching area is for the boats. When you get here you know that you're only about, I don't know, half a mile or so from doing the complete loop of Telford Lake. So I hope that's given you a good insight as to a typical 10-mile run for me. And just a couple of miles back home now and then I'm done. So catch you shortly. So I'm almost back home now. I've got 10.3 miles on the clock. I hope you've enjoyed this run as much as I have. It's been absolutely awesome. Great to have you along. My next longest run's probably going to be at the weekend, so hopefully you'll tune in again then. But until then, have a great week everybody. Stay safe, and I shall catch you next time. Happy running everybody. Bye now.